What really happens to your body when you eat one clove every single day? Cloves are some of the healthiest natural spices for improving overall health, especially when you know how to use them properly. Consuming just 1 to 2 of these dried flower buds each day can improve your breathing, lower inflammation in the joints and bones, freshen your breath, and so much more. Today, we're going to explore the main benefits of chewing and swallowing one clove every morning on an empty stomach. And I'll also talk about clove oil and some other uses for cloves that you may not know about. This video is for educational purposes only, so do speak with your doctor if you have any medical issues. 1. Heals the stomach. Cloves originally come from the Maluku Islands in Indonesia and have been used for centuries around the world to heal stomach problems such as ulcers, gastritis, and heartburn. Studies show that cloves are naturally rich in a healing oil called eugenol, which helps the lining of your stomach to heal and repair itself by thickening the protective mucus barrier on the walls of the stomach. Eating just 1 to 2 cloves in the morning can also help to kill H. pylori, the harmful bacteria that's usually responsible for stomach ulcers and gastritis. 2. Relieves toothache. If you experience a painful throbbing toothache and you're unable to get to a dentist, chew on a clove on the less painful side of your mouth to release the natural oils and soothe your tooth pain. Alternatively, you can add 4 drops of clove oil to 1 teaspoon of olive oil and apply this directly to the painful tooth using a cotton ball. Eugenol from within the cloves works as a natural painkiller by blocking certain pain receptors in the mouth. It also helps to naturally kill oral bacteria to help clear the infection that may be causing your tooth pain. By reducing odour-causing bacteria, chewing 1 clove in the morning can also help to keep your breath fresh for many hours. 3. Improves breathing. When you have a cold, a chest infection, asthma, or a lung disease like COPD, the airways of your lungs become very tight and restricted, and often clogged up with mucus and phlegm. This constriction makes it harder for you to breathe, so you may wheeze, have shortness of breath, or get a cough. Chewing on 1 or 2 cloves helps to naturally relax and open up the airways in your lungs so that you can breathe easier. The eugenol from the cloves triggers the release of a molecule in your body which tells the muscles of your lungs to relax. Cloves also help to thin out the mucus and reduce inflammation, making them very powerful for those with lung diseases. I'd be so grateful if you could hit the like button, subscribe, and turn all notifications on so that I can keep you updated with the latest health and nutrition tips. 4. Fighting depression. If you suffer from low mood, depression, winter blues, or are feeling that everything is pointless, you may have high levels of an enzyme called MAO in your brain, which is breaking down your neurotransmitters, and this is causing you to feel very down, apathetic, and lifeless. Now, cloves contain natural phenolic compounds which can actually block this enzyme, and this therefore boosts your serotonin, dopamine, and noradrenaline levels to make you feel much better. For depression, it's recommended to crush 3 cloves and simmer them in boiling water for 10 minutes to make clove tea. Drinking this every morning can also help you to build new brain cells through neurogenesis. 5. Repairing the liver. Eugenol from cloves also supports your liver in breaking down and detoxifying harmful substances from the blood. This is very useful for those of you who have eaten a lot of fructose, sugar, or alcohol over the course of your life. Cloves are actually some of the most potent antioxidant spices in the world, which help to lower inflammation in the liver and speed up phase 2 detoxification enzymes. This will help to protect your liver against future damage and also help it to regenerate from existing damage. 6. Weight loss. Cloves contain nigericin, eugenol, and flavonoids, which all help you to lose weight. These plant chemicals naturally increase insulin sensitivity to help remove extra sugar from your blood and help you to burn more body fat as a source of energy. You can eat 1 to 2 cloves in the morning, drink clove tea, or sprinkle ground cloves over your food. These also stimulate gastric juices for better digestion, which can help to prevent constipation. Try chewing on a clove every morning and notice the improvements in just a week. Be sure to come back and drop me a comment below, as I'm very interested to hear about your results. 7. Relieves joint pain and bone pain. If you want to relieve joint and bone pain, I'd highly recommend cloves, cinnamon, and turmeric. These spices are some of the richest natural sources of manganese on the planet. That's a trace mineral which strengthens the bones and joints by boosting collagen formation. Eating these spices often helps your body to repair cartilage, tendons, and bones by both increasing collagen and mineralization. Manganese from cloves also increases the lubrication between the joints to prevent bone-on-bone rubbing and friction. Load up on these spices and notice how quickly your arthritis, joint pain, and bone pain starts to go away. 8. Improves hair growth. One of the main causes of hair loss is an overgrowth of fungi on the scalp called malassezia. This fungus naturally feeds on the oils produced by your scalp, and then this produces irritants which can make you lose your hair and get dandruff. To kill off this fungi, reduce dandruff, and improve scalp circulation to stop hair loss, mix 3 drops of clove essential oil with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Apply this mixture to your scalp using your fingertips, let it sit for 30 minutes, and then rinse it out with a sulfate-free shampoo. You may also add 2 drops of rosemary oil if you want to try and thicken up your hair. Use this remedy 3 times per week to improve hair growth. 9. Kills parasites. Consuming cloves often can also help to keep your body and your digestive system free of parasites. The active compounds in these flower buds have been shown to destroy parasites that are sometimes present in food, such as Giardia lamblia, Plasmodium, and Trypanosomia brucei, along with many others. In addition to this, cloves are also effective at killing viruses, bacteria, and fungus in the body by supporting the immune system. And 10. Fighting cancer. Since cloves are classified as some of the highest antioxidant foods in the world on the ORAC scale, these naturally help to prevent and fight cancer cells by reducing oxidative stress to the cells and the mitochondria. Some research suggests that eugenol from cloves is 5 times more effective than vitamin E as an antioxidant. Using these often can help to block blood supply to cancer cells and to repair DNA damage in the body. It's also important to note that following a healthy diet and cutting out sugar is very important when fighting this disease. Other uses for cloves. Sprinkling dried cloves over meats can help to preserve it by destroying bacteria on the surface. You can also insert cloves into a sliced lemon or lime, and this forms a reaction which repels flies, bugs, and pests. Add a few drops of clove oil to an oil burner or a diffuser to keep the home smelling fresh, warm, and inviting. Natural compounds will be released into the air, which help to soothe the body and mind as a form of aromatherapy. You can also cook with these by grinding organic cloves in a pestle and mortar and add them to salad dressings or meat marinades. This has a very wonderful warm flavour which pairs well with gamey meats and duck in particular. You can also mix equal parts of ground cloves and cardamom and boil them to make a tea that relieves gas and bloating. These spices stimulate the pumping action of the colon, called peristalsis, to promote proper digestion. Or you can use a single fresh clove flower bud, if you can get them, to add flavour to a stew. These are very potent, so please don't use too much, as they can overwhelm your senses. Some other high antioxidant spices that you may also want to pair with cloves in your recipes include turmeric, cardamom, cinnamon, fenugreek, black pepper, and cumin. Some individuals may also need to avoid using clove or clove oil, in particular women who are pregnant or breastfeeding. Eugenol from cloves can thin out the blood, so if you're taking blood thinning medication, please speak with your doctor before using them. If you're scheduled for surgery, avoid cloves as the compounds within may interact with certain anesthetic drugs. You may also want to avoid cloves if you have an allergic reaction or sensitivities to other spices. Now, if you struggle digesting spicy foods and you find that you're also sensitive to cloves, you may want to try my evening apple cider vinegar drink instead. So go ahead and tap on the video that I've put on the screen now for more information on that topic. Thank you so much for watching another of my videos today, and as always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.